Hi, it's Richard Jackson, Winning Edge, and welcome to this short message. Before we get into the message, I'd like to give a big shout out to all our clients, old and new. We've had a blast over the last nearly 36 years delivering this course to over 19 countries and getting some brilliant feedback. People have made improvements to their business, to their relationships, to their lives generally, made more money, are happier, whatever it might be, and it's so rewarding to hear that kind of stuff and to get paid for doing it. So much appreciation, thank you. We'd like that to continue, by the way, so we're here to support you in any way we can to get us through these crazy times. There's never been anything like this, and our mental maps are a bit bereft of stuff to help us. So what we need to do, and what better time than to think about the way you think. And if you remember the Winning Edge course, we had a key statement fairly early on, which was, what you think about isn't nearly as important as the way you think about what you think about. Now we've got a whole bunch of stuff over the next weeks and months we'll be around to think about. And maybe we need to address them slightly differently sometimes. There's our family, if you have one. There's our children. And it's not great for them at the moment. They're being taught by people, their parents, who for years they thought knew better than them, now find out they don't. They've had friends that they left without saying goodbye, they might never see again. Prom night might not be interesting to us, but it's a big thing for kids when they've got prom night. They don't know how their coursework might give them marks that would be as good or better or worse than exams. It's a bit scary. Now, I'm sure most of the time it's brilliant. We're going to be spending a lot of time with our family over the next few weeks and months. What better time to think about neutral? Nothing is either good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. Our partner, we're going to be spending perhaps more time with them than we normally do. That's another great test, isn't it? Most of it's absolutely rosy. There could be the odd occasion where it isn't quite so rosy. So again, neutral kicks in. My wife and I have been banged up for 3 weeks. We'll probably be banged up for at least another 9, but I know we're going to get to the other end without gripping each other warmly by the throat. So, the people we work with, I think many of you are leaders and managers, and perhaps we need to remember the huge effect we have on them when we show up, even if it's virtually. Let's help them feel that we are confident. No, there's no guarantees that they'll keep the job or will keep running, but we have to keep expecting good stuff. So let's help those people who might be frightened, could be very nervous. And if you remember the metaphor of a plank, 6 meters long, 30 centimeters wide, about 9 centimeters thick, and you're offered to stand on one end of the plank, walk across, and if you make it without falling off, you get a tenner. And people nearly snatch your hand off for that. Then we change it a bit and say, okay, it's 100 meters up now. It's a nice still day, there's no wind about, same job. How about going for 10 quid now? And a little bit of reluctance kicks in. Till we talk about 10 million, then it gets a bit different, I appreciate. Now, we, perhaps sometimes, our children, our family, our people that we lead and manage, they could be standing on a plank, looking over at the other end, thinking, oh my God, that's a bit scary. Can I make it? Now, is it a good idea sometimes to look down? Yes, you've got to think about the possible challenges and be aware of the things that can get in the way. But what we should be doing is spending the vast majority of time looking across the plank thinking, I can do that. There's 3 modes of thinking that apply here. You can't be in all of them. You can be in one at a time. And the first one is expecting failure. Well, not a great place to be. The next one is trying to avoid failure. And the dominant thought in that sentence is, of course, failure. And if we all know, you move towards your dominant thought, so watch out for that. And I'm a bit worried about the word survive at times like this. When customers or clients or we talk about wanting to survive, that seems to imply trying to avoid failure. So let's keep clear of that. And the last one is expecting success. Now, just because you expect success, does it guarantee you'll get it? No. There's a lot of people around, sadly, at the moment, in business and not in business, who are expecting success. They're very positive, they've got the right mindset, but they just ain't going to make it. Too many lighthouses around, sadly, but that's just the way it is. But expecting success is such an important mindset to be in. If you remember, you've got a bit of kit at the bottom of your brainstem called your reticular activating system. It consists of stems of nerve that transpose information. And when the information comes in, it works on our beliefs, our desires, our goals, our expectations, our prejudices, and then depending on what's in there, it then draws attention to it. So if you're a negative kind of person and you think life's a bitch and then you die, you're absolutely right. If, however, you think life can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, but most of the time it's brilliant, then you're absolutely right. So which way do you want to see it? How about knowing that you've got a bit of kit sitting at the back of your brain trying to help you succeed? It spots opportunities, it goes looking for ways that we can talk to people differently, that we can manage, facilitate, and all that kind of stuff. So please give it something positive to do. Expecting success is so important. It puts us in a positive state of mind, and you might know it's been proved that when the brain's in a negative state of mind, it can't be resourceful. And boy, do we need to be resourceful over the next weeks and months. So let's use that bit of kit to get us what we want, but we do need to know what we want first, of course. Having a mindset of positive expectancy is so important because we, generally speaking, feel happy when we're in it. And happy people are better parents, better drivers, better sports people, better leaders, better managers, better whatever. Huge advantages in having a positive expectancy mindset. Now let's talk about how we can support you. We've developed a lot of stuff online that can be stimulated in a different way from the way we do it normally on a winning edge. We can handle different numbers, different time frames, bite-sized chunks, meet your budgetary requirements so we can still help. There's people who booked Winning Edge who delayed it for obvious reasons, people who haven't booked yet but want to for the same reason. There are people who've been on Winning Edge but need to get back in the groove and stay there. We can help with all of these. We have ideas for them already, but what we need are your ideas on how we can help you. It could be change of management change, forgive me. There could be cultural problems, there could be sales, whatever it is, we're here to help. We believe that mindset will play a huge impact on our ability to navigate through these times. So please get in touch with us. We want to help. And let me finally finish with this. I believe in all of us, in every one of us, there's an exceptional person just bursting to get out. May I suggest it might be just the time for them to appear? Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and let's talk soon. Goodbye.